Have you ever wished you can enter a company before it explodes in value? Well, Ellahlakes just opened one of the biggest public offers in Nigeria at 12 naira 50 kobo per share, opening November 10 to close December 5th. And this might be that rare ground floor opportunity investors talk about years later. Let me break it down in the simplest way possible. Welcome to Money Mindset with Ima, where we teach you that money has a mindset. If you're meeting me for the first time, I am Immaculata, a certified financial advisor with over 7 years of experience helping people build financial freedom. So today we are talking about Ellah Lakes Plc, a fast-growing agribusiness that has moved from basic farming to becoming a fully integrated agro-industrial company with over 30,000 hectares of diversified assets. This public offer is not just about raising money, it is about unlocking the next chapter of the company's growth story. So number one, what is this company into? That is what you will be asking yourself. Well, Ellahlakes started in 1980 as a fish farm, but in 2019, everything changed. After acquiring Tellurium Limited, the company shifted into a vertically integrated agribusiness, meaning they don't just grow crops. They also process, refine, and prepare them to the market. They operate in oil palm cultivation, cassava processing, cassava flour production, piggery, agro-allied industrial operations, and very soon expanded crude palm oil and cassava value chain processing. So in short, they moved from small farming to becoming a full agro-industrial powerhouse in Nigeria. So why the public offer is happening? And you will want to know, so why are they now looking for money? The company is raising 235 billion naira, and every single naira has a clear purpose. Here is how the money will be used. 155 billion naira to acquire and expand oil palm plantations, 45 billion naira to acquire a high quality cassava flour processing plant, then 8 billion naira for a new oil palm mill, then 8 billion naira for commercial piggery, then 16.18 billion naira for working capital, and a major part integrating the newly acquired Agro-Allied Resources and Processing Nigerian Limited, AROPN. This investment instantly increased the company's processing power, scale, and revenue potential. So this is not small expansion. Yes, this is not small expansion. This is a step change in the size of the business, a very big one. The offer is clearly meant for growth, expanding land bank, processing capacity, moving downstream, not just cultivation, and supporting working capital. So let's look at their growth trajectory and why this company is a good buy. Ellahlakes has shown one of the most interesting growth patterns on the NGX. Last year, the share price was sitting around 3 naira. By the first quarter of 2025, the price remained relatively flat. Second quarter of this year, 2025, the stock began to break out, climbing aggressively to between 19 to 20 naira per share. Since then, the price has corrected and consolidated around 12 naira 25 kobo to 13 naira, fluctuating but holding strong support at that range. This kind of pullback is normal for growth stage company. We see that everywhere in every growth stage company. So now here is where it is getting interesting. With this massive 235 billion naira public offer, plus the company's aggressive expansion plans, acquisition of large oil palm plantations, a high quality cassava flour processing plant, an oil palm mill, then a commercial piggery project, then to strengthen their working capital, Ellahlakes is positioning itself for serious transformation, and that is why the company is a good buy. This is not just farming. This is a shift into value chain integration, processing and scaling production capacity, the exact thing that boosts revenues and eventually lifts valuations. So do you know why this matters to investors? Let me explain this simply. When a company expands its land, increases processing plants, and also improves production efficiency, three things happened. Number one, revenue increases. Then number two, profitability improves. Then number three, share value grows. So an Ellahlakes already has a strong growth story. So last year, the share price was around 3 naira, just like I told you earlier on. So by the second quarter of this year, it hit 19 to 20 naira per share. It corrected itself to 12 to 13 naira, which is a normal consolidation zone for a growth company. Now, with this massive expansion, more land and more processing plants, improved mills, piggery, cassava factories, the company is expected to enter its next phase of growth. That is why analysts and long-term investors believe the share price will push back towards 20 naira or even more in 2026 if the company executes its strategies very well. So based on the trajectory, the current consolidation around 12 naira 25 kobo to 13 naira looks like a healthy accumulation zone, especially for long-term investors. And with the capital injection and future projects, the stock has a realistic potential to revisit that 20 naira or above by 2026, provided management executes it effectively. So why this is a ground floor opportunity? Listen carefully, because this is where long-term investors make smart decisions. This public offer is happening at 12 naira 50 kobo per share. You are getting in before the acquisitions are completed. So before the value chain transformation is fully priced in, before the processing plants start delivering the real revenue scale. This is why Ellahlakes says this offer is not just fundraising. It is an invitation to be part of one of Nigeria's most ambitious agro-industrial growth stories. Yes. So institutional investors, retail investors, everyday Nigerians, everyone is getting a chance to enter early before the full expansion kicks in. So finally, the offer opens November 10th and closes December 5th. If agribusiness, food security, and long-term value creation matters to you, so don't let this opportunity pass you by. As always, invest according to your risk appetite and long-term goals. Read the prospectus and also diversify wisely. So if this helped you, give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel. Share this video to your friends and family who could be interested in Ellahlakes public offer. If you are an investor looking to diversify into agribusiness, this is one you will want to evaluate. So remember, money has a mindset. Think smart, act wisely, grow your wealth. Thank you.